Well, Carlisle City's good winning run ended last night with a 1-0 home defeat to Yarm, uh, new into the Division 1 of the Northern League. Dan Kirkup, the manager. Dan, was it as tight as it sounds?
Oh God, it was tight as it sounds. We were really good last night. It's a pretty tough one to take. God, we must have had 25 chances to their one. We had about 8 hacked off the line. We must have put 40 to 50 balls into the box. It just wasn't one of them nights where it was going to go in for us. I mean, it wasn't for the lack of effort, the lack of trying, for the lack of everything. It just simply that's what you get in football. It's a weird old game at times. And they got one just before half time. It was literally their only attack of the game. We had them camped in for 70, 80 minutes of the game. They couldn't get out, but credit to them, they defended for their lives. The stuck bodies on the line, the hacked things off the line. Honestly, I think we had 7 to 8 off the line. So credit to them. It was probably a real good away performance from them, and the snatched the 3 points. But pretty positive about it all because, like I say, I don't think we could have done any more apart from put the ball on the back of the net. But as you know, it just sometimes goes that way, and it just wasn't to be.
What about their goal, Dan? What was that? What was that like?
It was just a little counter attack. Yeah, it was probably about one of very few attacks they had in the game, and yeah, the kid tucked it away. But I always thought we were going to come back. We just, like I say, we put cross after cross in the box. Things just never quite fell for us. The keeper made some couple of great saves, and the longer it went on, you just thought, oh, it's not our night. But like I say, it was a real positive performance. It was full of effort, full of commitment. And like I say, sometimes that's football, isn't it?
That's football, yeah.
Sometimes you get that it's a crazy old game. We played worse than that and won.
What did their management team say to him afterwards? Did he have much of a
I never
conversation
really
with
had a
them?
crack with them at the end. They were celebrating like mad on the pitch, which fair play to them. They knew they put in a real performance because they did. They defended for their lives, like I say. They blocked shots and they played the game really well. I mean, they slowed the game down. I mean, the ref didn't help because we thought this new rule came in where if you went down, you had to go off for a minute, but
Yeah.
it never seemed to happen. They killed the game. That's absolutely no blame to them. God, it was a good away performance from them, but you're looking for a little bit of help from the ref with these new rules to speed the game off. They were just going down with injuries after injury, and the ref never seemed to bring the physio on, so they would have to go off for a minute. He stood around them for a minute and see if they were all right, but it kind of didn't help the game. With these new rules, we wanted the game speeded up, but credit to them, absolutely no qualms with them. They played the game really well.
Yeah. What sort of team from compared to last time?
It was probably as strong as we've been all season. Team, bench, everything. And like I say, we just fell short. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, unfortunately. We lost Rob McCartney after 20 minutes to a calf injury, which that would have been Rob's real type of game last night. You know, when the ball's in the box, he's probably the sniffer in the team who plays in the 18-yard box and sniffs chances out. And the longer the game went on, you're thinking, I wish Rob was on the pitch just to tap one of these in or get on the end of a cross. You know, he has that movement that no one really else has in the box. But like I say, it wasn't to be.
Yeah. Who have you got on Saturday, Dan?
We've got FA Cup Saturday. We have Dunstan from the league above, so huge test Saturday for us. It's a total free hit. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever on us at all. It's like I say, they're expected to get promoted in their league above. They're probably one of the favourites to go up. I know a lot about them. I know a lot of players. I know the management. They're a real good team. So we go in with no expectations. We'll have a right go at them, a free hit, and see what happens.
See what happens. Yeah. Will you have a good team out on Saturday?
Yeah, we should be fine again. Obviously, just chase up on a couple of niggles from last night, but I think we'll be fine.
Rob McCartney. What about that? We'll give him time.
It might be one of them. We might just leave him. You know, with the game. You know, we've got bigger fish to fry than Saturday's game. You know, we've got a Whitley Bay next Tuesday, which is in hindsight more important than Saturday's game. So we'll reassess in that today and tomorrow and see where we're at. But we'll be in good shape. We'll be fine.
Dan, thanks very much indeed.
No bother, John. Cheers, mate.